Oh yeah, we were walking along the Croisette, and that thing that never happened again. Where a couple of people came up to us and went, "Oh, we're really big fans of your movies," and I was waiting for them to say, "Bend it like Beckham."
I was dragged around and pummeled down and pushed into the water. I was vilified and mortalized. Is this baptism for a holy daughter?
Shamim and I are here in Mougins. We decided to skip the craziness of Cannes for the nighttime and to come somewhere romantic, so we make it a balance of a romantic a couple of days here and work as well. So my lovely wife booked us, I thought, a very cute little hotel. It's supposed to be amazing, and it's like we have this bunker suite full of roses, beautiful.
That's romantic.
Very romantic. Except that we got up at 5 in the morning, so I fell asleep in the bath where we're both having a bath together. Very, very romantic. But it's really gorgeous, it's very beautiful. Let's go to Cannes and have some meetings, my lovely wifey.
It's raining in Cannes, not what's supposed to happen. But we're here walking up and down the Croisette. So 3 questions that you've asked us. Question 1, how do we juggle work and children and home life? Juggling is exactly the right word. It's like spinning those plates, and you get to one side and you have to run back and spin the next one. But what we do is, I think the advantage of working for ourselves in our own company is that our time is more flexible. The disadvantage is that means flexibility goes to as late as it needs to go at night in terms of working. We try to be there to pick up the boys in the afternoon from school, drop them off in the morning, work like mad in between, and then most evenings we're catching up with stuff. When we're traveling places like we're in Cannes right now for the festival having meetings, when we're traveling it becomes a little trickier, but the boys have a schedule. If we don't sell them on eBay, then our lovely housekeeper is there looking after them and just making sure they get to and from school and home at night and do all their homework and stuff like that. So it's a juggling act. We're lucky to be able to juggle, and I think having 2 mommies is the absolute minimum. Question number 2. What inspires us to do what we do? For me, it's purely the stories, the impetus behind the stories is always that, as human beings, we can grow, we can challenge ourselves, we can do things differently, we can see the world differently. And I think no matter whether our stories are set in Russia, South Africa, or England, it doesn't matter. I think what touches people, I hope, is that they are universal stories and they inspire and give hope that things can change. Goodness knows we always take the road less traveled at Enlightenment HQ, and thanks to you and all of your support, we hope to be able to travel that road for a very long time. So, in front of the Grand Hotel in Cannes, we just had a great meeting. I have question number 3, which is, somebody has asked, what is it like to sleep with the producer? They didn't ask what it's like to work with your wife, they asked what it's like to sleep with the producer. So let me tell you that it is, how can I put this? It's not as if I'm having to do sexual favors in return for my movies, it's quite the opposite. I'm kind of asking for them. So yes, so I thought in Cannes the clever thing to do would be not to stay at the Grand Hotel, but to actually find a very romantic place in Mougins just outside Cannes, because the idea being that we would go home after a long day, unwind, the bath, maybe a romantic evening. So we did the unwind, the bath, and when I went back to the room, and I was on a computer. So I had to actually go on strike in order to sleep with the producer. I suggested that all sorts of weird and wonderful things would happen unless she performed her wifely duties. It's tough sleeping with a producer. You have to really work hard at it. You have to fight for your rights as a director and as a wife. And I don't think it's right, quite frankly.